This is Deuteronomy. Start at 22. The 5th verse. This is Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. Let's go into that word abomination. In the Hebrew,
Strong's H 8441. To'eva. To'eva.
a disgusting thing, abomination, abominable in ritual sense, unclean food, idols, mixed marriages, in ethical sense of wickedness, etc. See, so a man wearing something that pertains to a woman, that's an abomination, as in makeup, fingernail paint, crop tops, handbags. It's all going off. But again, you got people in the world that really look up to this demon and see nothing wrong with his ways. You know, they actually applaud it and exalt it. Now let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Now we're going to go into that word effeminate. In the Greek, malakos, soft to touch. In bad sense, effeminate, of a catamite, of a boy kept for relations with a man, of a male who submits his body to unnatural lewdness, of a male prostitute. See, that effeminate, soft, girly spirit on a man. And that's just going off. You're going against the natural divine order of things, which is just wicked. That goes to show you that's really a spirit on people, you know, a demonic spirit on somebody. And usually, like you could repent from all sin, all manners of sin, but usually people that's caught up in that lifestyle, they usually go out that way. Like they usually don't, turn over a new leaf, repent and, get on the straight and narrow. They usually die in that sinful way of living. It's disgusting. Let's go to Deuteronomy 23:16. This is Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 16. It says, he shall dwell with thee, even among you, in that place which he shall choose in one of thy gates, where it liketh him best, thou shalt not oppress him. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. No sodomite of the sons of Israel. Now we're going to go into that word sodomite. In the Hebrew,
Strong's H 6945. Kadesh. Kadesh.
male temple prostitute. Let's look it up in Google. Someone who engages in anal copulation, especially a male who engages in, you see, I don't even want to read it. It's just a male who engages with other men. Put it that way. It's effeminate, sodomite. Let's move on. Let's go to Proverb. You see, that's a heavy demon on you. This is Proverbs 28:18. It says, whoso, actually, we'll start at the 6th verse. This is Proverbs 28:6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. Go into that word perverse. Twisted, distorted, crooked, perverse, perverted. And that's everything you've seen in that video. You know, he's going against the natural order of a man. Read it again. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. And you see, when you have money here in Babylon the Great, you get away with a lot of folly, man. Like a man with his fingernails painted. You got women in the crowd cheering for him and all that. If you was a man working at FedEx and you have your nails painted, you'll be ostracized. Ain't no woman checking for no man with his nails painted. See, better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness. I'd rather be poor and still have my scruples, have my self-respect, and have my dignity. I'd rather have ashy knuckles than my nails painted. This is wicked, man. Now let's go jump down to the 18th verse. It says, whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once. So when the judgment comes, when Yahushua comes back, even before then, the Lord might put judgment on you and just wipe you out for living that, disdainful, wicked lifestyle. Now let's go to, is that Deuteronomy 32:5. Start at the 4th verse. It says, he is the rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are judgment, a power of truth, and without iniquity, just and right is he. See, Yahushua, he is perfect, and all his ways were perfect, and everything that was set up in a certain order. It says, they have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. And that's exactly what the people of today are. A crooked generation. A perverse and crooked generation. The way the Lord had things set up in its natural order, it's not enough for people. They got to go against it. And here in Babylon the Great, in America, they make laws justifying the behavior. That's why the Lord just has to come and just wipe this place out. Let's read that in the NLT. Again, this is Deuteronomy 32:4 in the NLT. He is the rock. His deeds are perfect. Everything he does is just and fair. He is a faithful God who does no wrong. How just and upright he is. But they have acted corruptly toward him. When they act so perversely, are they really his children? They are a deceitful and twisted generation. Now let's go to I'm gonna end it here. It's meant to be a quick lesson. I can't really speak the way I want to speak. Esau take your video down, flag your channel and all that. So I gotta mince my words and use my words carefully. We'll start at the top. This is Genesis chapter 19, verse 1. It says, that evening the two angels came down to the entrance of the city of Sodom. Lot was sitting there, and when he saw them, he stood up and met them. Then he welcomed them and bowed with his face to the ground. Yes, so Lot, there was two angels. He ran in, two angels. And, he bowed humbly to, he took a bow and humbly to them. It says, my Lord, he said, come to my home to wash your feet and be my guest for the night. You may then get up early in the morning and be on your way again. Oh, no, they replied, we'll just spend the night out here in the city square. Oh, this is still in the NLT. Yeah, we'll keep it in the NLT. It says, but Lot insisted, so at last they went home with him. Lot prepared a feast for them, complete with fresh bread made without yeast, and they ate. But before they retired for the night, all the men of Sodom, young and old, came from all over the city and surrounded the house. They shouted to Lot, where are the men who came to spend the night with you? Bring them out to us so we can have sex with them. And you see, the men back then were Sodomites. And you have those same spirits here today in Babylon the Great, America. It says, so Lot stepped outside to talk to them, shutting the door behind him. Please, my brothers, he begged, don't do such a wicked thing. Look, I have two virgin daughters. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do with them as you wish. But please leave these men alone, for they are my guests and under my protection. So Lot, he offered his virgin daughters to the men, but they didn't want it. They refused. They wanted to have sex with the men. See that wicked and perverse spirit. It says, stand back, they shouted. This fellow came to town as an outsider, and now he's acting like our judge. We'll treat you far worse than those other men. And they lunged toward Lot to break down the door, but the two angels reached out and pulled Lot into the house and bolted the door. Then they blinded all the men, young and old, who were at the door of the house, so they gave up trying to get inside. Yeah, so the angels, they smited the men that was outside with blindness, so they couldn't, find the door handle and open the door. It says, meanwhile, the angels questioned Lot. Do you have any other relatives here in the city? They asked. Get them out of this place. Your sons-in-law, sons, daughters, or anyone else. For we are about to destroy this city completely. The outcry against this place is so great it has reached the Lord, and he has sent us to destroy it. You see? So the angels, they was sent there to destroy, Sodom, because they were so wicked. And it's the same thing here today in Babylon the Great. Now I want to go into that word Sodom. Sodome. Sodom, burning. Because there was 5 cities that was destroyed in total. You had Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, Zeboim, and Bela. Okay, so now I want to go into that word Gomorrah. Salakia, bear with me. Okay, so Sodom means burning, and Gomorrah, submersion. Now let's go into that word submersion. I had already looked it up. Submersion, the act of putting oneself or another person or thing under water or into some other enveloping medium. Submersion is the act of being completely held under water or liquid for a long time. So you got Sodom and Gomorrah. Gomorrah means submersion, and Sodom means burning. So you could a lake of fire, you see? And that same thing is coming on to behold Babylon the Great. Let's go here. This is Luke 17:28. Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. See, this is going into this is talking about the ancient, back in Sodom and Gomorrah. This is something that happened already, the destroying of Sodom and Gomorrah. It says, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. See, now it's talking about a future prophecy that hasn't taken place yet. It's talking about when Yahweh Shai, the son of the Lord Yahweh, comes back on the scene to destroy Babylon the Great America, just like it destroyed the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. It says, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. So you see, Sodom and Gomorrah, lake of fire, the submersion of being submerged in fire. See, so there's no new thing under the sun. So Lil Uzi and those that's like him and live that lifestyle like him, they're going to be destroyed. So I'm going to end it there. Lord's will, this lesson was edifying and informative. So till the next time I say, Shalom La'atam.